Hi, my name is Sydney E, and I'm going to be reading Clancy the Courageous Cow. This was a favorite of mine when I was younger, and it is about a cow who is born who doesn't look like the other cows and tries to be something that he is not, but learns to be accepted for who he is. So, here we go. Clancy was born on a stormy day, a great disappointment for his parents. You see, they belonged to a herd of belted gallows, but Clancy had no belt. He was beltless. And here is Clancy. As Clancy grew up, all the other cows treated him like an outcast. Look at him on the other side of the river. That's so sad. Imagine being beltless. Oh. Clancy tried hard to give himself a belt. He rolled in snow, but it soon melted off. He tied a bandage around his middle, but it gave him a tummy ache. So he's feeling sick. He sprinkled sugar on his coat, but the ants drove him crazy. He even painted a white stripe around himself, but it was washed off in the rain. Clancy was different, and nothing could be done about it. Nevertheless, his parents loved him dearly. Good for his parents. The belted gallows lived on poor grass, and they were all skinny. The fields next to them were full of rich grass and fat Herefords. Look at these cows. Look how dark their grass is, how rich it is. The Herefords held the grazing rights to their fields since they won the cow wrestling contest, which was held once a year. The belted gallows were trapped in a vicious cycle. The Herefords grew big and strong on the rich grass, so they always won the contest. This gave them the grazing rights for another year. See the cycle that they keep going through every year? The poor gallows. Some nights, the belted gallows tried to sneak into the Herefords' field to graze, but their white belts always glowed in the dark and gave them away. One night, Clancy skipped into the Herefords' field to try his luck, and nobody chased him out. He was invisible in the dark. Wow, would you look at that? There's Clancy. I don't even notice him. The next night, as Clancy grazed, he bumped into another cow. "Who is that?" asked Clancy. "I am Helga," answered the cow. "I am a totally brown Hereford." Like Clancy, Helga had always been picked on because she was different. Clancy and Helga hit off immediately, and they grazed together every night. Aw, how cute. At first, only Clancy's mom and dad noticed how big he was getting. Then one day, he bumped into the president of the belted gallows and sent her flying. She started out to bawl him out, then stopped in amazement. Clancy was enormous. Look at the size of Clancy. Surely a cow as big as this could win the cow wrestling contest. The very important belted gallows decided not that being beltless was not such a bad thing, and Clancy would represent the herd at the cow wrestling contest. Several retired wrestlers trained Clancy and taught him their favorite holds and maneuvers. And see, these are some of the favorites. So we have the Cud Crusher, the Hip Quarter Drop, the Ruminator, the Helicopter, the Cow Whisperer, the Windmill. Did you look at that? All those cow puns. Isn't that clever? On the day of the match, Clancy pinned his opponent in record time and won the contest. Can you believe it? Look at that. Look at how good Clancy's doing. Wow. Now it was time for the belted gallows to enjoy the rich grass. They began to chase the Herefords out of the field. Suddenly, a violent voice rang out. It was Clancy. Clancy's calling out. What could he want? Helga stood next to Clancy. "This situation has gone on for too long," said Clancy. "Black, white, or brown, we are all cows. I say we pull together the fence and become cows together." After a little while, the belted gallows and the Herefords began to get along very well. There was plenty of grass for everybody. Oh, would you look at that? Such peace. Look what Clancy has managed, and Helga. Clanga was born on a sunny day, a day of great joy for her parents. Aw, see how that's reflective of the first page when we said Clancy was born on a sad day? Anyway, isn't that a great story? I truly love this book, and I hope you all take away remembering that no matter our differences, we all have something special to offer, and we should always keep that in mind. And yes, here we go. All right, great. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.